Oh, I'm out of breath. I'm out of breath. Hello everybody, good morning, good morning. Oh, it was all kicking off there a minute ago. I'm just setting up my iron and everything. I had my back door open and then no sooner had I done that, but the grass cutters came to cut the side of my garden there. So the dogs were going mental. Oh, right, good. Got everything. Right. Mr. Mikey, no doubt, will want to live dangerously and be under my feet. Mr. Mikey, no, go and lie down. Go and lie down. See, as soon as I start talking to you, he'll come over again and try to live dangerously. I don't like him living dangerously when there's irons concerned. Mr. Mike. So the sun is shining. It looks as if it's going to be a lovely day. Hurry. And I've got some ironing. It's not as bad as actually I thought. I did have a lot of towels and stuff like that, so not too bad. Probably take me about an hour and a half. Because after this I'll be watching my Steven Spielberg thing that I was glued to all day yesterday. Hello sweet Hayley. I'm glad you caught me live. Good morning Caitlin. Mr. Mikey, go and lie down. Enough of the foolishness. Anyway. Well, there's no point in me saying that because you'll end up under my chair. So I just need to be careful. Yes. Good morning, lovely Jordan. What's this I'm spraying? Apple on my yellow. I love these trousers, my yellow trousers. They're very comfortable. They remind me of MC Hammer. Remember that song, Can't Touch This? Because they're wide. And they're comfy as anything. So I really like these trousers. Yes, so I've been watching this Steven Spielberg thing. It's been amazing. So it has. But last night I was dreaming about aliens. That's the only downfall. But it wasn't too bad a dream, so I'm alright. There's my lovely Lena. Good morning. Good morning. My mum. Good morning. Diana. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, it was all go a minute ago. In fact, you might hear them going again. No sooner had I sat down, but the grass cutters came out. That's the same leg as I've just done. What am I like? This is what happens when I get talking. That's the same leg. This is the other leg. Yeah, well, we're getting nowhere there. We're getting nowhere. Not getting my iron done that way. See, the grass cutters are still out there, but they're down a bit. So Mr. Mike and Poppy were very loud. The weather looks beautiful. See out my window. I'll show you out my window. Let you see the sunshine. Woo-hoo-hoo! The sun is shining. Yes, I'm always distracted. I've not got a very long attention span at all. I've never been diagnosed with anything though, but I've always been like that. Even as a child, my report cards were always about Linda daydreaming. As if I would. As if I would daydream, you know what I mean? My report cards were always full of that. Oh, the flush is amazing. So, I flushed, right, washed my hands, came into the kitchen, got a cup, and by the time I walked out, it had stopped. It had filled right up, so it's speedy. It's a speedy flush, which is great. But you never realise things like that until they're not working anymore. Do you hear Mr. Mikey going about? He's looking for something to get up to. He's looking for something to do. Right, these are my new trousers. I've got new trousers here. There they are. Because I'll have a funeral to go to, guys. So I just got a pair of black trousers with this kind of detail on the front here. So, and I've not even had them on and they've got dog hair. This is a problem with black stuff. So give these an iron today. Hello lovely Andrea and beautiful Sky. Yeah, I probably won't be able to read all your comments today because I'll burn myself. So, I don't want to end up in casualty today, or do I? No, I don't. I don't. What am I going to make these smell like? Almond and lily of the valley. Let's do that. There we go. So we've not had any word yet about a funeral, but I like to be prepared. So I got new trousers and a new cardigan and stuff. So I'll get them ironed today so they're just ready to put on. I hope yous are doing good. I've got dog's dish now under my iron board. Yeah, that's better. Good morning, Anonymous and Danny. Good morning. Good morning, morning. Yeah, aliens I was dreaming about last night, and I was dreaming about a brain tumour. But that's because on this alien drama that I'm doing, the aliens put a tracking device in people's heads, and they think it's a brain tumour, but it's not. It's a tracking device. So that's where I was last night. Oh, Anonymous, that sounds great fun. See, I would need some flavourings. I'm not going to lie. I'd need a bit of flavouring if I was going in abandoned buildings and haunted stuff. Well, my old house was haunted, but I was used to the ghosts. It's new ghosts I'm scared of. There's a psychiatrist somewhere thinking to themselves, I've got a lifelong time of material right here on this channel. Yeah. Well, you know what I mean? Dog hairs on the clothes I've not even wore. That's Mr. Mikey and Poppy for you. It's terrible having a white dog. Good morning, lovely Keely. I wouldn't change my babies though. I love my babies, but the white hairs get on everything. And my mum and dad had a black dog years ago, and it was black hairs. You can't win. You can't win with dogs. Yeah. That was nearly. I nearly put Apple on, and I'm using this one. There's Buff Carrot. Good morning, Buff Carrot. You'll probably hear Mr. Mikey Buff Carrot is going to try and get under my chair and live dangerously. There we go. Trousers ironed. There we go, that's good. One less thing to worry about. Yes, Elena, black dog hair is just as bad. You can't wear anything white. And Mr. Mikey, they've got, well, Mr. Mikey's a liver and kind of cream colour Jack Russell. And Poppy's a tricolour, so she's like brown, black and white. So we've got all that situation going on. Thank you, Buff Carrot. I got this new cardigan as well. I just wanted a kind of short sleeved one for the funeral. So we'll iron this as well. It's just a nice light one. We better do that the same scent as the trousers. Slovakia, wow. Hi Bella. Good morning. I hope it's nice in Slovakia. We've got some sunshine today, so I'll need to make the most of it and be out there all day long. Okay. Need to grab it. So far it's been quite a rubbish summer actually. We had a few, I don't know what that bang was, it's the dogs doing something. We had a few nice weeks, remember when lockdown first started, we had a few nice weeks. And from then on it's been horrible. And I've got loads of stuff to go to the dump, but I was down at getting my daughters the other day, and while I was going down I had a look at the dump and there was a queue a mile long, people queuing for hours and hours to go to the dump, so I'll hang on to it until this madness is over. Oh yeah, Buff Carrot, isn't it so sad? Oh, it's so sad. I love John Travolta as well. That's really sad. And breast cancer, Buff Carrot, so it's something close to my heart. It makes me realise even again how lucky I am. I've done the, see, I don't really wish for winning the lottery, because in a way I've already won the lottery, and the lottery was my life, I feel. So when I wish for things, I don't wish for money, I wish for other stuff. Do you know, I've been watching too much Borat, and what I wanted to say there was, hold on, sexy time. Too much Borat. That's the kind of stuff I wish for. Oh well. See, gutter, Elena, I'm always in the gutter. Always in the gutter. I love it when Borat does this. He goes, oh, sexy time. Buff Carrot, have you seen the, it's on YouTube, and it's clips that didn't make it into the movie Borat. Oh, for goodness, listen, see if you don't do anything today, if you want to laugh, watch that. He's, in the second clip of that reel, a masseuse, a massager comes into his room to give him a massage, and he's going, thank you, Tom, for making massage on me. I can't even go into what happened in the room, but it's hilarious. Good morning, lovely M. I almost fell off the couch, and I sent it to my mum and dad, the clip, because you know that they know what I'm like as well. My mum and dad are well aware of their daughter, what she's like. Oh, and even as Ali G, Sasha was brilliant as Ali G as well. I used to like that. Listen, see if you haven't seen this as well. He dresses up as this guy called Ali G, and he's meant to be like a gangster type of thing, right? And but it's all a joke, you know. So he decides that he's going to go on this pretend show about drugs to teach children not to go near drugs, right? Serious thing. And he's got a police officer in the studio, and on the table in front of him there's all these narcotics, right? And he's going along and he's going, and what is this? And the police says, that's hashish. And he says, and how much street value would that be? And he says, that would cost you about £12.50 on the street. And he's going, well, you'd be getting ripped off because me mate Dave sells it for £5. You know, things like that. And then he was going, what is this? And he's going, that's ecstasy. And he's going, me mate Dave says that he took 13 ecstasy and it's the best he's ever drove the bus. It's hilarious, you know. How the police didn't know that he was getting, oh, he's mankini, yeah. Oh, I mean, that's sickening right there. I mean, it's not good. The mankini is not a good fashion item, really. Aquaman wouldn't look good in that mankini, for goodness sake. Let's face it. Oh. But this one that he's in the hotel room, and he's going, thank you, Tom, for making massage on me, like that. And then a lot of things go down in that hotel room that's not normal. The poor masseuse, though, I feel sorry for the people that get wound up. But I'd have stormed out the room long ago. I wouldn't have stayed. Yes, I've seen Bruno as well. Yeah, the mankini's never good, is it? It's never good. Yes, he's trying to get under my chair. He's trying to live dangerously. Now, see, as soon as I stop talking to you, he'll go in the living room and lie down. But see, because I'm talking to you, that's how he's living dangerously. I don't know what it is. Hear him? I don't know what it is, he just doesn't like me on this talking. Mum, get off the phone. That's what he's saying. Good morning, lovely Chloe. They're always wanting my attention, always want my attention, which I don't mind because I love giving them it. But not when I'm doing dangerous things. We were talking about our dogs this morning because my mum and dad have got a little Jack Russell. And we were talking about how loving Jack Russells are. And they're always round about you. They could be sound asleep in the living room, right? Sound asleep. And I'll tiptoe and get up and go to the toilet. No sooner have I got up, but they're following me. They follow you everywhere you go. They follow you because they want to be with you. And that's lovely. But it's not lovely when you've got pots of boiling water and burning irons. That's not so good. Chloe, I'm very well. I'm excited today because we've got a bit of sunshine here, which is always good. Because us Scots are Paily Wally. There's a Scottish phrase for you. We're called Paily Wally. That's what we call us. It means we don't get the sun much. Buff Carrot, Mr. Mikey sleeps in the little basket in my bedroom that I've showed you. That's his little basket that Poppy's not meant to go in there, but she does. It's a guy with a strimmer, but this will die down. Right, guys. See, they're going to town now. And Poppy sleeps in bed with me. She's my bed buddy. Oh, you have the son turn 5, Chloe. That's great. See, sometimes my mum and dad stay in Falkirk, and sometimes my weather's different from their weather. They normally actually get better weather than us. Mikey! See, you never want to hear that when I'm doing ASMR videos, but sometimes I slip up and forget to edit that out. Mikey! They're having a party in there. That's what they're doing. Having a party. Yeah, Poppy's my bed buddy. They need to get squished. They know that they're safe because the squishy's in there. I like to squish anyway. I'm a squishy fan. Everybody knows what squish is now. See, at the beginning you didn't really know what squish was, a lot of people, but we all know what squishing is. Like, because I keep saying that man that was the baggage handler in Glasgow airport when the terrorist attack happened, and this reporter from England who didn't really understand a word he was saying, and as Billy Connolly says, to be fair, it was even difficult for us to understand him. He says, this wealthy, you could tell, wealthy English reporter, she says to him, was the Cherokee ablaze? Like the car, and he's going, like that to her, and she says, was the Cherokee, the car on fire? And he went, oh aye, you know how that way when you put an aerosol can into a fire, it was squishing out. and she was like, no. See, we've not had any warm weather. In fact, yesterday I was saying to my mum, I'm not turning my heating on. My mum says you're being tight, right? Meaning like stingy with the heating. I said no. I says I refuse to put the heating on in July. Yes, the wasps are away. No more wasps. Oh, and I've put some. Well, I'll take you over to the window. In fact, because I had this little bird feeder thing, and it's been lying there doing nothing. So when my son done the grass, he's put it up the back there for me. See it? So now I've got some birdie food on it and some nuts, so that hopefully we get some visitors. I don't think they'll use, this is the one that the wasps were in, so I don't think that'll ever be used by birds, but I've got other boxes there for birdies. See the sunshine? Woohoo! That was horrifying watching that with the wasps. It really... Yeah, stuff's all falling now. Everything's failed. That was horrifying. I shouldn't have watched that stuff go down. I did though. It wasn't good. They were blooping. Bloop, is that a word? Blooping out. That's what they were doing. Bloop. Like that. It was horrific. I'll get my bikini on. I could wear a mankini. I could wear a mankini, so I could. That would be horrific as well, wouldn't it? That'd be just horrible. That would make me sick. Never mind anybody else. Can you imagine the neighbours? They'd be on the phone. She's lost it now. She's phoning someone. Get somebody out of her. I'll be getting my rocking chair out. That's what I'll be doing. Trying to sit and just rock. But see, I sit and rock and then I see stuff that I want to do in the garden. Oh, carrots, see, that's very kind of you. Mr. Mikey, what are you up to? He's just want to do some kind of thing. I don't know what he's up to. He's not happy that I'm in here. He's not happy that I'm in here doing this. Look at my son's top, look. Imagine me with that on. That wouldn't suit me. yeah, probably is, Chloe. See, these are all very kind, so these are. Especially when I'm like this, you know. On a Saturday maybe, but not look at the makeshift bun. Yeah. We'll do his in apple. Apple fresh for the boy. Let the boy be apple fresh. You know how boys can be. You want to see his bedroom? I mean, he's got a horse's head in there, not a real horse, but it's not even a horse's head, it's a unicorn's head. It's a unicorn's head he's got in his bedroom, the mask thing that you put on, so you're like a unicorn, stuff like that he's got in his bedroom. What's going on? I don't go in, I always just chap his door, and I don't clean it, so it's best I don't see in the bedroom because I would take a fit. That's his domain. It's better. Your brother's got a monkey one. Yeah, he's got a big unicorn's head. I'm like, what do you think? I'm not even going to ask what you're doing with that. I don't even want to know. He's got other weird stuff. See, he goes to Comic-Con and stuff like that, so he does. He likes all that kind of stuff. So he's got like a picture on his wall, and it's like laser beams coming out of cat's eyes, like laser beams and rainbows in the same picture. I think there's a unicorn in that picture. It's like weird. See, if you were on any serious narcotics, that would freak you right out. His room. Not that I've ever done anything like that. Never. I haven't. I've been a good girl. The only thing I did do was a bit of smoke when I was younger, but that's the only thing I've ever done. But Johnny Depp and Amber Heard here. Now, we all knew that Johnny Depp in his youth was a bit, what can I say, experimental with drugs. Good morning, lovely Hayley. But him and Amber Heard taking mushrooms, did you read that? The two of them are taking mushrooms together. Now that's a party right there, isn't it? That's a psychedelic party they're having. I wouldn't even want to know how that went. But there you are. And it's in court, so that they've done it. They've done that together. Why am I surprised at that? I don't know. I just am. I'm surprised. It's like sat down. You know, it's like me and my ex-husband used to like sit and have a glass of wine together. But we've never ever done anything like that. Is this a normal thing? I don't know if I'm missing out here or if this is what everybody does. I'm not sure. Yeah, she's going, yes, we're sat and done mushrooms and stuff and ecstasy and things like that together. Excuse me? Well, there you go. I don't know. I knew Johnny Depp was like years ago was doing stuff like that, but didn't think him and Amber Heard was doing it. She should never be in the next Aquaman movie. I was telling my mum that this morning. I told her I would not be watching it if she is, and that's a big thing for me because we all know how much I like aquariums and stuff like that, you know. Oh my God, see, that's a shame. The poor cat. See, I know that people hallucinate and stuff on it. See, I always thought to myself, my imagination runs wild at the best of times. So see, if I was to take something like that, I'd be one of these people that could think I could fly and stuff. So I never ever touched anything like that. Stayed away from it. Not today, Satan. Not today. Nope. Not going to do it. Here, and that's another thing. I remember years and years ago, like going back in the 70s and stuff like that, that the Air Force and things like that were doing experimental things with people with LSD. What was that about? What was going on there? Oh, that's a shame. I hope the cat was okay. That's a horror story right there. I hope the cat was okay. See, I wouldn't be able to tell you a magic mushroom, but my brother could tell you, and so could my son, because they like looking for mushrooms, not the psychedelic kind though, like just normal mushrooms, mushrooms that you can eat, mushrooms that are poisonous, toadstools, things like that. So they know about. I wouldn't have a clue what one looked like. But yeah, that came out in court yesterday about that. I'm in Johnny Depp. Or I'm Johnny Depp even. Good morning, Angie. Yeah, we've done magic mushrooms a few times. I was like, what? Oh, Chloe, that's a shame. I feel bad now for that little cat. See, I remember one time wee Poppy, wasn't that long ago actually, Poppy was really sick. And I don't know what she did, because you don't know what they're up to. Don't know what she ate, either out in the garden or when she went, or WALK. Because they do that, they eat stuff. Mr. Mikey likes to roll and stuff, that's a whole different story. I mean, Mr. Mikey came in one day, see, I don't know what's wrong with me. He comes in one day, Mr. Mikey, with brown stuff all smeared down his back, right? And I was looking at it, I was thinking, what's that brown stuff all over him? And I don't know why I done this, I don't know. But I dipped my fingers in it and I went like that. And it was like death. It was death right there. And I went, oh, like that. So he was shivered immediately. I don't know why I had to dip and sniff, but that's what I done. The champagne, that wall has been missing that bottle for ages. Yeah, Elena, today Amber Heard's back on the stand today, so we'll hear more. I mean, they have well and truly put out their dirty laundry, haven't they, for us to see. And they really have, what do you call that, literally put out their dirty washing, because they put up the picture of the poo in the bed. Yep, we've all seen that. We've all seen Amber's poo. I never ever wanted to tell you the truth. Never ever. It was never one of my life goals to see that kind of thing, but I've seen it. Can't not see it now. Every time I look at her now, that picture's going through my brain. But we've also seen the poor picture of Johnny Depp slumped over with his ice cream. That was a wee shame, right enough. I was telling my daughter Sophie, and she was going, he's an old man. Old men fall asleep on the couch. And I was thinking, hey, let's see the old man stuff. morning, lovely Amy. Look, he's not an old man. He's just a few years older than me. Then again, I'm an old lady, so. But that's what my daughter said. Old men do that, fall asleep with their ice cream. Yes, Eileen, everybody's calling her Amber Turd. That's her new name. That's her new name. Oh, in here, a bad thing, I think it was Johnny Depp that had said they had been talking about Leonardo DiCaprio, right? And Johnny Depp called him Leonardo Pumpkinhead DiCaprio. Now that's not nice, Johnny, I'll admit that. That's not nice. That wasn't nice saying that about Leo. I mean, things that you wouldn't normally say to somebody's face is all coming out, you know. If Johnny ever meets Leonardo again, he's got some explaining to do, Johnny. So you have a bit of explaining to do there, old Leo. I think Leo's quite nice as well. You're probably thinking, who do I not find nice? You know, that's what you're probably thinking. Who doesn't she think's nice? No. That's a hard one. I'll need to think about that. Good morning, Haram. Yep. The sun's just went away. I'm starting to worry now. I'm starting to worry. But you see, I'll finish my ironing and the heavens will open and it'll be a downpour. And I'll be sitting out looking out the window like that. Do you know what I'm going to do as well? I'm going to sit in my window because I want to see if any little birds come down and start... did I just blow that steam all over your face? Sorry. I forget you're there. I did. I blew the steam on you there. Sorry about that, everyone. Yeah, I want to see if any wee birdies come down. I did see a fat pigeon on the little plate thing having some nuts. I shouted my son, I was dead excited. I shouted my son in, I was like, look, there's a pigeon. I get excited for that kind of stuff. That's the kind of stuff I get excited. That and makeup. Birds, dogs and makeup. That would be a good title for a book, wouldn't it? Here, I'd buy that book, Birds, Dogs and Makeup. That's a bestseller. Now we just need to think about something to put in the book, but there's the book sorted. I'll need to write to book companies now. I've got a great title for a book. I don't know what kind of book it's going to be, but there's your title right there. It's a money maker. Yeah. That's what we should call the book. Or we could call a palette. I mean, if Revolution and that would get their finger out here. Come on, Revolution, Two-Faced. These are my favourite. Revolution and Two-Faced, my favourite of all time. I've wrote to both of them. The first one gets me. Start fighting each other. That's what I would like. I would like a battle between Two-Faced and Revolution to get me. You know what I mean? I'd be like, oh, here I am. Who's wanting me first? It's wishful thinking, isn't it? I know. Mikey, get off the iron and he's in the... And I wonder why there's hairs on the clothes. Get off the ironing. See that? That's what I've got to deal with here. That's the kind of thing I've got to live with here. Jack Russells are everywhere in this house. Everywhere. Sometimes they're in your bath. I was having a shower the other day, right? This is the truth. So I turned the shower on, shower's going shh. So I'm just letting the shower run just to heat up nicely, get a nice temperature. So I comes in the kitchen, I'm getting some towels and stuff like that. And I can hear him jumping in the bath. And I goes in and he's in the bath and he's going to the water. And so there you go. That's what happened. That's what I've got to live with. That kind of stuff. Well, I think I'll let you go now. I'm going to be watching my Steven Spielberg Taken is fabulous. See if you've got Amazon Prime. I've been watching it since yesterday and it's really good. And as I say, I was dreaming about aliens and brain tumours and stuff last night, but we're okay today. Hopefully I'll watch something happy tonight before going to my bed. So I'm going to give you all a big kiss now. And I've got shopping to do tomorrow. I've got farm foods to go to tomorrow. So I'll let you know how that whole experience went. Hopefully it's okay. I'll be wearing my mask as usual. So have a lovely, lovely Tuesday, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.